We don't have any.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Huh. Hey. Hey, everybody.
I like that you unmuted the second that Nathan said just like something I had to answer because it was stupid.
I didn't think you were gonna answer.
I thought it was.
then.
I thought it
always
was
have
pretty
something to
obvious
say.
that it was a stupid thing that didn't deserve an answer.
I timed it
I really
bad.
value all the things that you say, and I want to answer.
It's just hard to tell with all the sincere stupid stuff I say. Sometimes when I say like a jokingly stupid thing, you just can't tell.
Julia is here. She's just in the bathroom.
Yeah.
She'll be here shortly. Also, though, big question. I've seen a lot of first-time chatters today. People saying this is their first Drawfee stream.
Wow.
Welcome.
Is there
Why
like a reason for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you here?
Why are there so many new people today?
Yeah, there's a lot of you.
How'd you find your way in?
Why are you here? Why are you here?
Who brought you here?
Who sent you?
Did they shout us out at the Oscars?
Oh, it must have been Conan O'Brien.
Did Conan O'Brien mention us
Our
in
close
his
personal friend?
monologue?
First stream. Finally have Twitch alerts. It's my first time. IDK Twitch told me to.
Hell yeah, Twitch.
yeah.
Nice. I'm coming in.
It
Hey,
seems like
Julia.
there's no reason. It just
happened.
happened.
It just happened. We'll take it.
Here.
I'll take it. Welcome.
My notifications actually worked. Is it a notification thing? Did a lot of you get notified for the first time?
It's awesome.
Wow. I'm gonna do the
Notification squad.
Notification
Welcome.
Squad, welcome to the stream.
This is, hopefully it's not your last
Yeah.
stream.
No, we're gonna do a good one tonight.
We got 2 hours to lose you.
Yeah, can I just say, shout out to my dad, who on the phone last weekend said, I remembered you have Twitch streams, so I found them as if it's something
Nice.
that's difficult to find, and then said he watched a couple minutes and then left.
Nice.
That is fair. That's a fair thing to do.
Karina's
Yeah.
dad, if you're watching now,
Yeah, if these happen to be the minutes you catch.
Yeah.
what up?
We're gonna draw today.
Whoa.
Guess what? We're having a normal one today.
It's just a normal stream.
It's a normal one.
We're just gonna hang out. I want to hear from a new person. This is your first stream.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me. I'm gonna draw a mug. I want you to tell me what our first topic of conversation should be.
Yeah, first chats
topic
only.
of conversation.
What should be our first
Yeah.
topic of conversation?
Usually we just get drawing suggestions, but I'd love a conversation suggestion. Love a conversation topic.
And here comes the mug.
Because sometimes I'll be with my friends and there'll be like an awkward silence.
Nathan, this is a topic of conversation.
Okay, we got either pizza, fishing, or worst ice cream flavors.
Oh, those are all pretty good.
Those are the only things we can talk about right now.
Well, let's start with pizza.
Okay.
What about it?
It's good.
Yeah,
I like
what do y'all
pizza.
what do y'all think?
They're
about
pretty
it?
solid.
You remember when the
All pizza's pretty good.
Pretty good.
remember when that rat was eating the pizza?
The pizza rat.
Okay,
Yeah.
Here's a
Peepaw.
pizza.
when I was a young man, they had a young man.
My father took me to see Pizza Rat.
How did they find Pizza Rat?
Hey, here's a question. Here's a pizza related question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best form of pizza that's not a regular pizza.
What does that mean?
I'm talking about pizza bagels. I'm talking about Totino pizza rolls.
Oh.
I like pizza Pringles or pizza buns.
What about a pizza combo? Guess I'll leave.
I was mostly. Don't open my door. Yeah. Yeah.
Nathan failed to get out. We've trapped him in.
That little bar across the door is to not to keep people out, but to keep Nathan in. He falls for it every time.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even trying to be mean. It just took me that long to remember what a combo is.
For a second I was like, what's a pizza combo?
It's just like a different sort of snack food, sort of in a similar vein as
I
Pringles.
just couldn't remember. I don't eat them very much.
Yeah, no.
What about a pizza? What about a beans?
What about it? What about it? What about a beans?
Whoever
What about a
suggested
beans?
pizza as a conversation topic, you nailed it. You crushed it, dude. You got Jacob to say beans.
Jacob, what about a beans?
What about a bean?
What about a beans? Luigi to Mario Friday night. What do we have for dinner? What about a pizza?
I think they would probably know how to pronounce pizza. They're Italian.
Just because you know how to pronounce something doesn't mean that you can't fuck it up. You know how to pronounce
Whoa,
pizza.
episode spoiler.
Oh boy. Yeah, we recorded it. We recorded a couple good ones today.
Oh, God. Jacob, what was your actual question?
I was just gonna say what.
Say it without laughing.
What about a beans?
I have to try really hard not to say what about a beans.
Yeah,
Again.
you're gonna be thinking about it, so you're gonna say it.
What about a beans?
What about
Yeah.
Yeah.
a pizza blasted Pringle?
I already said that.
Yeah, Karina started off by saying Pringles.
Shouldn't say blasted though.
Well, I
What
didn't say
about
the word
a-
blasted because that's not what they're called. You're thinking of goldfish.
Goldfish.
What about a
The-
pizza blasted flavor goldfish?
I love pizza blasted flavor goldfish.
What about that?
All of that for that, huh?
It wasn't supposed to be the whole thing. We're supposed to continue the conversation.
Beans blasted.
That's one of the only forms of tomato I can get my brain around.
Flavor?
The powdered,
Okay.
dehydrated, powdered in conjunction with the other pizza flavorings
The other pizza
on
flavors.
a blasted
On a
gold.
blasted goldfish.
The goddamn goldfish.
The goddamn statue of goldfish.
No ketchup for Nathan. Nathan does not partake of ketchup.
One time when we worked at the office, I remember that you and I ordered burgers and you asked me to remove the packets from ketchup from your desk because you didn't want them.
I didn't want them.
And you were like, can you take these? You didn't even want to touch them.
I didn't. I mean, I will, but I didn't want to, and so I figured, my good friend Karina is here.
Yeah, and I did it.
And you did it.
Jacob,
And
are you drawing a
said,
beans?
Someday, in the future, I'll tell thousands of people.
I will expose
Here's
this fraud.
the thing is that I don't even see that as like something shameful. It is just my reference point for how much you dislike tomatoes.
Yeah. Oh, it's Pizza Bob Roundface.
This is the Peens.
Oh, this is the Peens.
He comes to you in your time of greatest need,
Oh.
and he fucking kills you.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I needed help.
I know. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He's
Oh
the
my
Peens.
God.
He's the Peens.
I don't care. I'm the Peens.
I kill you. It's what I do.
It's what I do. What do you want?
If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
I'm the beans.
Little pep on the Peens.
Yeah, a little pep on the Peens. Why not?
Okay, what was topic of conversation number 2? It was
Oh.
pizza?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Fishing. Who here likes fishing?
Like those emails.
Like catfishing?
Like catfishing?
Here, I feel like I've exposed you. I will now roast myself. Day 1 of college humor, I got my email fished.
Nice.
Oh no.
yeah.
I was like doing orientation while getting my email fished.
That's
And having to
incredible.
just deal with that. And I was really embarrassed about it.
Was it really official looking, the phishing email?
Because you know what it was?
No.
Yeah, that was a rhetorical question. Yeah. You know what it was? It was an email from one of my previous employers who had been really bad about paying my invoices.
Oh,
So I thought that maybe that link in the email would help me figure out why the fuck they weren't paying me. So I clicked it, and it turned out that they were fished, and now I was fished.
They got you.
Damn.
Yeah,
And you still
and then
didn't
it
get
was
paid.
day 1 on my new job, and I was like, damn, guess I'll fucking kill myself.
My
Dang.
favorite form of fishing is pizza blasted goldfish.
Shing.
Goldfishing.
Ing.
Goldfishing.
I'm gonna answer the question for real.
I thought
Okay.
those were all real.
I'm done with this silliness.
I think,
Okay.
okay.
I've been fishing
Whoa.
with a
show
rod
off.
in a lake with my grandpa, like everybody does. And no,
I never knew my grandpa.
well, if you did, you would have gone fishing with him, probably.
Probably not.
Well, if you did,
I've never gone
I've
grand
never gone
Fishing.
I've never gone
Grandpa
grandfather.
fishing.
I'm not saying everybody has gone fishing with their grandpa. I'm saying everyone who's gone fishing did it with their grandpa, if it was possible to do so.
If possible. I mean, you
I went
know.
with my dad and his friend Phil.
And Phil is
My
secretly your grandpa.
oh my god, he was like the same age as my dad. That's very
Secret
crazy.
Secret grandpa.
Secret grandpa.
Secret grandpa.
And no, I didn't like it.
Okay.
It was boring, and I felt bad for the fish.
I feel like the thing that everyone actually enjoys about fishing is being outside and having an excuse to like talk about your feelings. And that's it. And just like being forced to sit there, and then everything else is just like, oh, I'm doing something.
Yeah, it's like an activity you do while you do other things. It's like second monitor shit.
Yeah.
Fishing is real life second monitor
Before
activity.
They invented second monitor technology.
Before they invented monitors.
They had fishing.
They had fishing. That's the truest shit I've ever said, actually,
Yeah.
now that I think about it.
Hey, what was topic of conversation number 3?
Worst
already
ice
forgot.
cream flavors.
Oh, there we go.
Which I fear might veer back into Carvel territory, which I feel like we've covered pretty extensively on the show.
Just don't
before.
check your phone. If we start talking
And
about
That's
and
it.
we'll
true.
be
That's a good
okay.
point. That's a good point.
Oh, Sweet Blade.
That's his katana.
Yeah.
Why? Anyway, what is your
Yeah,
answer?
what was your answer?
Whose answer?
Yours.
What's the worst flavor
Worst
of ice cream?
flavors?
Yeah.
Did a whole preamble.
Well, I just said that it was. I just said that was the topic because you asked. I need to think about
Oh, I thought that was your answer. Was like a flavor you had.
Well, I
only
guess
at
if we
Carvel.
had to choose from Carvel, an entire Cookie Puss cake is awful.
Yeah.
It tastes like chemicals. At
Yeah.
least the one I got. And if they aren't supposed to taste like that, well, guess I picked wrong.
What is that noise
it.
outside?
Sounds like
Probably just people.
someone's blasting some
Yeah,
sweet
people
tunes.
always making some noise.
Getting blasted on a Monday.
Jacob, this is a good drawing.
This is
it's
great.
This is pizza.
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 He kills you with this.
I kill you with this.
In your time of greatest need, I kill you with this. I'm done drawing. Let's switch seats.
Okay. Can I get a drawing suggestion from someone whose first stream it is? Honor system?
Yeah, if you've used your first time chat for literally anything else, sucks to be you.
Yeah.
This isn't about you.
Yeah.
You could preface your suggestion with, this is my first stream. I just already used my first time chat. Here is my suggestion.
Yeah, but we don't know if
prove
they're
that.
lying.
You could be
yeah.
lying.
It's
Yeah.
honor system.
Our chat's full of liars and you know it.
Yeah, people will
Liars
lie for
and
any reason.
thieves.
I want to talk about my least favorite ice cream.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on, let me get my chair high for this.
Do you want to sit like reverse in your seat, like you're getting real serious?
I gotta get on my high chair for this one.
Okay, you're so tall in the frame.
Yeah, that's where I want to be. I have to get over this microphone.
Oh, okay.
How to say? Oh, there's one.
They just said it was their. They didn't use it.
You didn't even say a suggestion. You wasted it.
Threw it away.
You wasted it.
What the hell?
That's honestly so powerful. That's really good. Garfield riding Jacob horse, sure.
Oh,
Someone said we could try ice cream monsters.
and that is our first
A
time
real
chat.
first time chatter said
Yeah.
ice cream monsters.
Ice cream monsters. Okay.
But another first time chatter said pizza that saves you in your time of least
That can
need.
be an ice cream.
Okay.
What about ice cream that saves you in your time of least need?
What about an ice cream monster?
What about?
That saves
They got
you.
in first. They got in first.
We can do both. We can have it all.
I don't know.
My
I don't know.
empire of
Cream.
Cream.
Ew.
word. Okay, Jacob,
Yeah.
go.
I didn't actually have an answer.
What the hell?
I was like doing a bunch of preamble so that I
you
come
like
up with
raised
something.
your chair
Are
and
you fucking
everything.
For real?
Yeah, all ice cream is pretty good. I don't
Anything
really hate
that's
any
too
of it.
artificial flavoring.
Yeah.
I
I know
agree.
that's kind of a weird answer, but
No,
or
but,
not weird, but boring.
but I know what you mean.
Yeah, like bubble gum.
Ugh.
Bubblegum.
Yeah,
hate
bubblegum.
bubblegum flavor.
That's pretty bad actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not like
It's just
that.
the only one I can think of where I'm like, that's too much.
Well, things shouldn't be bubblegum flavor because bubblegum flavor to me, to my brain, says don't swallow this.
That's true.
True.
This is something you're not supposed to swallow.
Yeah,
And
you
so
just,
if I'm eating,
just chew the ice cream and then spit it out.
yeah, it's like it's going against my instincts,
Yeah.
my survival instincts.
I have two thoughts about that. One
Swallow
is
the
that
gum.
I feel like now it's like ironic that it's called bubblegum flavor because I feel like the default bubblegum flavor is spearmint.
No, that's not bubblegum
No,
flavor.
bubblegum flavor
That's-
is pink.
Bubblegum is like
But when's
Its
the last
own-
time you bought gum that was bubblegum flavor?
When I was a child, which is
Exactly.
why it tastes
I don't
bad.
buy gum.
It just appears.
It just appears.
You
in my-
find it under tables.
What was the name of the? Didn't I bring some gum
Yeah, you did.
from
I ate it all.
from my stocking?
You ate it. You
Oh
swallowed
yeah,
it.
it sucked.
Oh yeah, all your weird candy.
It was
Yeah.
it was had like the least descriptive label. It just like was just the text of the gum.
Yeah.
No
It
art.
felt like I was chewing on like cardstock paper for a while, and then it melded into a bubble gum, and then it lost
Interesting.
all of its flavor within 30 seconds of it being in my mouth.
Imagine like a white bubble gum wrapper that just said like Bill's gum on it or something and like
Yeah.
nothing else. That's what it was like. I used my first chat on PP. Yeah.
You fucked up. You
That'll
fucked up
happen.
big time, buddy.
You and a lot of other people I bet did. But it's a noble thing.
Spearmint? Okay, it was like
I like mint
gum.
ice cream.
Me
I
too.
love chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip.
Yeah.
That's
There
a
we go.
classic. That's a classic
Perfect
ice
ice
cream,
cream.
flavor.
I know it's polarizing. There's probably a lot of people in chat that are going to be like, no, it tastes like toothpaste.
Well, they're
Have
wrong.
you ever
That's
thought
what
that
they
maybe
sound
I
like.
like eating toothpaste?
Yeah, if you ever wanted to eat toothpaste, it's the opposite. It's the same but also different from bubble gum.
I do want to say too that Jacob and I decided to try out the different kinds of mint chocolate chip ice creams that they had at our grocery store
Mhm.
because they had just so many of them.
Well,
Well, and then
I
it turns
thought
out
they
that they
did.
didn't.
but
But
then we went through 2 and I couldn't find any more. And I was like, shit, this is a short game.
but then the first one we got was really, really good. And then the second one we got, the more that I ate it, the more that I was like, this does taste like toothpaste. But the other one didn't taste like toothpaste to me.
Yeah. If it's not like that creamy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
it'll
think it was
taste-
again.
It'll taste more toothpastey.
I think it was the artificial thing that Karina was talking about.
I want to take this time to shout out the brand of ice cream called Alex.
Oh, so
Just
good.
Alex.
ALEC
Yeah.
apostrophe S.
Yep.
Like Half-Life?
No, that's with an X
Oh.
and a Y also.
By the way, the gum that I got from Nathan was called Beeman's.
Beeman's gum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bill's gum was not so far off.
Not far
It
off.
had to be.
It had to be.
And it's a man's name. Bill is.
Beemans.
B-Mans.
No, not Venus.
B-Mans is what I used to call Andrew Bridgman.
But this was not his gum.
Beans.
No.
Beansa.
Beans. Just designing a monster with ice cream.
Yeah, you are.
I like that you're doing it in blue.
Yeah, you are.
Was that a conscious choice?
This was what was given to me.
Interesting.
How is that possible? Did I draw on that?
No.
Go back to my
Oh
drawing.
no, I think you pressed X at some point.
You pressed X.
You pressed X. Oh wait.
Oh wait, you
And
did
it-
draw on it.
You
Was the
did-
mug in it?
Was the mug in it?
What the hell?
Oh, it was. It
It's
was
been
this the whole
blue this
time.
whole
Because
time.
Nathan presses down harder. So it's easier to tell.
Oh, okay.
Mine is more desaturated. Yeah, we're in our blue period, like Picasso,
Or the anime.
like Big Asso. Do you think anyone ever
God.
called him that?
I forgot about that anime. Should continue reading that manga.
I read
Or
a lot of
not.
that manga too. I liked it.
I liked it. It also just reminded me of being in art school.
Mm.
I
Like a
wasn't,
lot.
I wasn't in art school, so it couldn't remind me of that.
Yeah. It basically that's what it was like being a freshman.
It
in,
does
like,
have
art
those
college,
vibes.
yeah.
Like when you have like some really big thoughts about
Yeah.
art that later on you look back and you're like, it was not that serious.
Basically.
When you're first doing art, you're like, it has to mean everything. This has to represent me and my soul. And then like 20 years later, you're just like, draw a good picture. Cool, draw a cool guy.
Big Venus.
Big Venus, cool guy.
Big Venus.
Ooh, big sword, big sword.
Karina, have you seen the Green Yuri? Yeah. Julia and I like it.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, my brain had to do that thing where it has to decipher noises into words for a second, and I
you're
was like,
Big Venus?
I was like, what is Green Yuri? What is that one? Oh,
yeah.
oh, I know what those words mean. Those are words.
I keep like buying it from Kinokuniya and then just pawning off the little bonuses to Julia.
Yeah.
The last volume came with the keychain if you want it.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was actually really nice.
How many are out now? 3?
There's 2 in English. The second
Oh,
one
okay.
just came out.
Okay.
And I just have really good timing with Kinokuniya because I'll just go there on random weekdays and I'll always like get stuff kind of right as it gets put out.
That art is so damn good.
It's so good.
Also, you find all the good shit at Kino, and then I'm like, I want to go to Kino, and then I finally go, and I'm like, where's all the good shit?
Karina already got
Took
it.
it, yeah.
I don't
Got
even
it
go
first.
that much. I
That's your
just you
answer.
just don't hear about it when I don't find the good shit. When I do find the good shit, I'm just like, I found the coolest shit. And then I actually have gone maybe 3 other times and found fuck all.
That's probably what it is.
Karina bought a really dope art book of Moody Businessmen, and I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I want that. Why couldn't I find that?
Julia ass book.
Instead, I went and bought a vending machine kit, model
Another
kit.
one.
another one.
Yeah, they were good shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, now Nathan's borrowing my books, and I swear to God, I better
It
get
got
it
its own
back.
special bag and everything.
It's because I gave him my rare book.
Nathan's got the rare book, so we can do some spicy commissions.
Yeah.
I got spicy commissions. I haven't finished my February commissions. If you commissioned me
Yeah, I haven't.
in the month of February, they're end of week maybe. Probably.
Same. But I've also set the precedent that I'm always late, so get used to it.
Get used to it, bucko.
You might get an email from me tomorrow being like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't do it.
I'm sorry. But yeah, very exciting time for Nathan. He's getting his spices, and he walked into my apartment and said, "Do you have any like pose books before like hot big guys?" And I was like, "Well, I have books."
Then Karina was like, here's my rare book of Big Venus.
Yeah,
Don't
Dan's
fuck it
Nathan
up.
porn.
I asked him if that was okay before I did.
And I said, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, now get out of here, kid. Don't say I never did nothing
If
for
anyone
you.
asks, this wasn't for me.
If anyone asks, this was from me. I'm proud of having this. It's rare.
I really want Nathan to be like going through that book at his desk, like really intensely, and his wife walks by just being like, "What?"
The art's
is
really
happening?
good. Even though one of the chapters is a little weird, but the art's really good. One of my favorite artists.
Was that the chapter of the big Venus?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's even bigger than you're imagining, Chad.
Yeah.
Huge.
Well, just relative to the guy, because the guy got small.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
It'll happen sometimes.
Who's the artist? I try not to promote NSFW on our streams.
That's fair.
Just know that it was an artist that I love that had an English run of books around 2015,
Huh.
and they're worth a lot of money now. And one of them does involve just a micro macro chapter.
Yeah.
And it was the first one that Nathan opened.
Yep. I want to say real quick about Nathan's drawing. This is some like classic Drawfee.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, I've
even in blue.
I've definitely drawn an ice cream monster on Drawfee. I was trying to do something that I probably hadn't done of it. Words. I was trying to make it look different from a previous ice cream monster that I've.
Do you
drawn.
remember what the other one looked like?
I'm gonna look it up.
Vaguely. I don't think it looked like this.
It truly, like, it's only helped by the fact that you're drawing in blue.
Yeah.
That's old school.
I feel like I'm going back in time.
Yeah.
We have to go back.
I don't want to go back. I was way worse at Drawfee then than I am now. I'm the best at Drawfee right now.
I think I probably peaked.
Well, there's like the Sunday. There's like the Sunday,
Sunday.
Dragon?
Sunday.
right?
Dragon?
Sunday.
Didn't you draw like a Sunday monster?
Maybe.
Like way back when?
I believe it. I believe that's
Like
true.
a banana split or something?
Oh, did it look like this?
I swear to God, if you drew the same thing, that'll be really funny.
Did I already draw this one? Is it the same? Is this my only
Hold
ice
on,
cream
I'm
monster?
You
looking it up.
got
I'm
one
looking it
ice
up.
cream monster in you.
Yeah, just to clarify, when I said I'm the best at Drawfee, I didn't mean out of everyone here. I meant compared to myself in all past iterations.
That would be wild if you were like, I'm the best Drawfee.
I'm the best member of Drawfee, and then everyone else is silent.
Maybe
We just let you say
candy
shit, so it's
corns.
okay.
But that's not what I meant.
candy corn teeth.
I was being positive about myself, not negative about my friends and coworkers.
I have no idea. We have too many videos. I'm not gonna bother finding it.
Don't find it.
Don't find it.
He was like, if it's true, I don't want to know.
No. I bet it looked similar.
Do you think you're gonna get canceled for this if it's too similar?
Yeah, probably.
Apology video where you have to say sorry for drawing an ice cream monster too similar to an ice cream monster you drew in the past. Was that a tongue?
It's Jacob horse.
Oh. Don't, why are you looking at me like that? It looks like a big tongue.
Maybe Jacob horse does want to give it a little lick.
Jacob, when will you stop talking about vor on stream?
It's an ice cream.
Never.
You want to lick the ice cream, don't you?
Don't you? Come on, everyone. You want to lick the ice cream, don't you?
It's okay. You can admit it.
It's no shame, no shame. Why did y'all used to draw in blue? I think we used to draw in like various colors.
Yeah.
It's just this. It's just what Caldwell would do.
At the beginning, we just did whatever Caldwell did.
would do something, and we'd be like, "Great,
We just keep doing it.
it worked. Got all you here, didn't it?"
And then Caldwell left.
And then Caldwell left to play D&D. No, he left to do animation, but then ended up playing D&D.
yeah. And then we had to start doing things that Caldwell had not done
Yeah.
because he wasn't there to do things anymore.
Caldwell jumped off a bridge, would you?
It depends on how successful it was. If I thought it had a lot of promise, then yeah.
It was truly my favorite thing about joining Drawfee late is that for the longest time I had no fucking clue who Caldwell was. Like, I don't think I knew who Caldwell was until after I started working at the office. Like, a full, like, year after my first appearance.
Right.
That's
on
really
the
funny.
show. Because he was on, like, your Twitter banner, and then I, like, showed up in person and he wasn't there. It was, like, a different person on the episode with me and Dami. And then, like, I was like, that's
was
not
me.
the same guy, I think. Yeah,
is
I
it?
was like, well, that one is that one on the picture. Like, Nathan was that one, but who's the other guy? Because I don't think that was the same guy. And then I just had no idea who that was forever. No one told me.
And then you showed back up to work full time, and that guy was gone.
Yeah, and then I had no idea who anyone was. And then I just finally, eventually, Caldwell was like in town during like a summer work party thing. And that's when I finally got to figure out who Caldwell was.
Wow.
So stupid.
Listen, we all learn who Caldwell is eventually,
Yeah.
and we all find Caldwell in our own way. I think that's beautiful. If you don't know who Caldwell is, he sounds like a made-up man. That's true.
Missing person, Caldwell. Karina has face blindest white men. To all people, to be
Yeah.
fair. To most people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even recognize, like there have been many times I've run into a friend on the subway and I did not fucking recognize them because I wasn't expecting to see them there. And so it didn't make sense for them to necessarily be there. So I was like, that can't be him.
Yeah, you need the context.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so it would take me a second to load in. I'm truly living on a prayer at all times.
Just like John Bovey.
Yeah. I'm always saying that.
John Bovey. Just like John Bon Jovi.
Why is Garfield there?
Because that's what they asked for.
Oh.
Garfield on Jacob Horse.
Garfield
Oh.
on
Jacob Horse.
Garfield on
Gay Jacob Horse?
Garfield Jarfield on Jacob Horse.
Garfield on Jacob Horse.
Pizza.
Speaking of saying words poorly, tomorrow's Drawtectives.
Ooh, tomorrow's Drawtectives.
Tomorrow is Drawtectives.
I have to remember to rewatch.
It's really fun.
It's a fun app.
It's a good app.
It's a fun app.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, I do need to rewatch it. I'm excited.
There's a lot of really good bits from everyone in that episode. There's one that every time while I was editing it popped up, it made me laugh out loud.
Wow.
And you'll see why this one took Julia so insanely long to work on, because she made a problem for herself that she then had to
Yeah.
Interesting.
solve
And
constantly.
that's why I'm behind on editing Drawtectives right now.
Yippee.
Hey.
Hey.
The episode that was scheduled for tomorrow is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
already ahead of the game there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I should be done with the next episode soon.
Yippee.
Premiere when? 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Come and watch.
It'll be available to hang out in
I'll
An-
be in chat.
an hour before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I'll set it
starting
live at noon.
Yeah.
And I'll be looking at chat the whole time. I probably won't talk to you. But whatever you say, I will likely see it.
Unless you say something really cool.
Yeah. I
Then-
might be there. No promises, though. Unfortunately, it runs in with my Tuesday allotted errand time.
Right.
But
This should be a spoon.
it's always fun.
It'd be funnier if it was a spoon.
I'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name. I'll be there. Karina's gonna vomit. If you could have like made yourself vomit in that moment, that would have been really funny.
Ew, no. I do not like vomit.
No, me either, but
Would have
Awful
been
feeling.
would have been funny.
Icky.
Like, I wouldn't want you to actually vomit. It's more like if you had been secretly like holding some liquid in your mouth and you just like let it out at that moment.
Oh, pulling a joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like our cat did to Nathan that one time.
Wasn't that Olive?
No,
that
it was Joy.
That sounds like a Joy activity.
Olive doesn't spit up water. Joy does.
Oh,
It's also so fucking weird to do.
I was just thinking, but Olive just straight up did vomit near me
Probably.
one time.
Probably, but Joy's the
Those
one
two
who
got up to
went
a
on
lot.
the chair behind you and then just like opened her mouth and water fell out on your head
So
She doesn't do that.
cool.
for like
prank.
no reason.
I miss them.
Yeah.
Was it Joy who fell one time during stream?
Oh, off the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Joy.
Joy's great.
There was another time that Joy fully fell off the chair during a guest recording.
Yeah.
And we had to just hold quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
She was sleeping on the chair too good, and that's why
Yeah.
she fell off.
Fully fell.
I miss that chair for that reason. I
Damn.
miss having them up on the back of the chair.
Aw.
'Cause
Yeah.
It was cute, but that chair was so hot to sit in.
Yeah.
I was so sweaty all the time.
Maybe he's holding it like a lance instead of a sword.
A lance. Lance and sword mentioned. Nathan, are you playing Monster Hunter?
No one brought up Monster Hunter.
He said lance and he said sword.
those are just real world items.
I don't know. They're both in Monster Hunter.
And he,
Did somebody bring up Monster
Did somebody
Rancher?
say Monster Hunter?
Yeah, you should at the same time talk about Monster Hunter and Monster Rancher.
Yeah, do you want to make an audio nightmare? I can
No.
do the same spiel I did to both of you individually when you first walked into my apartment about the game of all time.
The game of all time. Karina's been playing a lot of Monster Rancher.
I played a lot of Monster
Two.
Rancher and then I rage quit. I fully got too angry to continue playing.
But we did get to see some of the funny little creatures that
Yeah.
she had.
Yeah.
The freaking bald guy in the swim cap with his nipples out. That's my favorite guy.
He's a
Missile?
great guy.
I love
Yeah.
Missile.
It's a monster, but he just looks like a little man with like in a Speedo with like a swim cap on.
Yeah.
When is Monster Rancher Game Fee happening? We were teased with it last week. I really do not think that's a good game for us. Is the problem.
I thought it'd be fun.
It would be fun, but I feel like it's not good for 4 people because it's a lot of just tedium. It's a lot of just going through time.
I kind of felt like it'd be fun because we could
Raise one guy.
we could like get a funny little guy and we could just vamp and make jokes the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still down to do it, but I don't know. I just kept getting like,
We're not gonna get to S rank, so it's not.
Yeah.
We're not gonna run into the issues that made you rage quit.
chat, I actually had to learn to play the game. You know how much that sucks? I need
Yeah.
to like give you a demonstration of how fucking confusing this game is for you to understand my pain. But I just kept getting stuck at S rank and I gave up.
You weren't cut out to be the top rancher. Not yet, at least. I feel like the first time chat. Hey, good to see everybody.
Hi.
Hey, good to see you. Hey, welcome.
Thanks for being here.
It's good. It's good
Glad
to see you too. Yeah.
How have you been? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Like forever.
It's like it's your first time.
Hope you're doing well.
This is cute, Nathan. This
Thank
is
you.
classic.
It's a cool
Yeah.
classic trophy.
Classic stuff right here.
Classic stuff.
Well,
Bye, Nathan.
that
Bye, Nathan.
time I
You know how
hit
to
that
open
old
the door?
dusty trail.
That
Time for you
I
to go
shit
eat like
the
a
old
ghost pepper or whatever.
commode.
Here I go.
There it goes.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Should I keep drawing in blue?
Yeah, why not? It's our blue period.
It's our blue period, like Big Asso. Nathan's,
There he goes.
Dog
Nathan's
bark.
pretending to leave again.
I just need to like show you what a gamer I was. So here's how it fucking looks in Monster Rancher. You got your little bar up here. and then you have 4 moves. It's like hit, big hit, a beam, big beam.
Remus?
And so, as you are playing, you have your little zip-zoopy little dial that moves back and forth. And for the longest time, I thought that was a little random, but it actually, like, goes in tandem with, like, the position of your monster. So if your monster is, like, here, and then the enemy's, like, here, it can only use, like, this represents your attack range and not anything else.
Oh.
So depending how far you are from your enemy is where that actually moves. And then you have to click on the button when you want to do the attack.
Yes.
So you have to make sure that you're positioned properly to do the attack you want. And then there's also like probability and damage percent.
I think because the only one I played is Monster Rancher 3,
Yeah.
which was on PS2. I think they explained it a lot better in that
It
one.
was so fucking confusing, and also you can default auto battle. But here's like the extra problem is
Bye.
is that in the port, all of this is on your screen and you can play with just your mouse. Most of the game can be played with just your mouse, but the buttons to move your monster back and forth are like over here, and then this is your defend button, and then this is your attack button. And so to move your monster, you would need to click over here, and to use the attacks, you would need to click over here.
That's so fucked.
And you can change the order of the buttons, but it's only 3 preset things. And so I was like, that doesn't fucking make any sense to me. Like, I can't wrap my brain around this. So I redid all the keyboard controls so that it was left arrow and right arrow. So to move my monster,
Yeah.
because those weren't even the left and right directional.
Of course not.
Those were left bumper and right bumper, duh.
Of course.
And then
Yeah.
once I did that, everything fucking made sense. And the other funny thing about Monster Rancher that I realized after a full week of playing this game is that this port on Steam by default runs at double speed. And you can turn that off. And I had no idea.
You gotta go find the option.
Because it's on by default. Anyway, what should I draw?
Couple more first time chatters just saying hi.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
First time chat Shadow the Hedgehog.
I feel like I just drew Shadow the Hedgehog.
I think you did
On a stream,
on
yeah.
a stream a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog is what I do when I want to learn about how a hedgehog lives.
Julia, I like that joke.
Thanks.
Justice. Apollo Justice. I feel it's all the same. It's all the same.
Shadow the Hedgehog, Apollo Justice, whatever.
Yeah,
Draw
they're
him
little
with-
guys with funny hair.
With a monster rancher.
What if Shadow the Hedgehog was a lawyer from Ace Attorney?
Oh,
Ever think about that?
ever
He'd
think
be
about
the racist
that?
one that puts his foot on the desk.
I think he'd be the one with the bird.
My guy.
I don't think Shadow
Blackwell?
is racist.
Yeah, Blackwell.
Blackwell's my favorite.
Blackwell.
Isn't that his name?
Black Quill.
Blackwell.
You
He's my favorite.
Idiot.
Julia said.
I'm the one who said
Julia
it.
was just listening to
It makes sense that his name is
Julia.
Blackwell because he's got the falcon, and then you can make a quill out of their feathers.
Out of a feather. A
Feathers.
feather.
Make it quill out of your
What's
face.
wrong with these feathers?
But yeah, that's my
Ugh.
whole spiel about Monster Rancher. And the game that runs at double speed by default.
Now, Jacob, how similar is
Yeah.
that to Monster Hunter?
Does it also run at double speed by default?
So imagine if, you know how in Monster Rancher you got these like monsters that you raise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if you raised up like a really strong monster
So it could stand on mountains.
so it could stand on mountains, and then like a person shows up with like the biggest sword you've ever seen and just like punishes your monster for 20 straight minutes until it dies.
That's kind of what it feels like when I enter the S rank tournament.
Then it's pretty similar, except
Okay.
you're the Punisher in this one.
One of my monsters was named the Punisher.
And one of the things that I saw in Karina's game Monster Rancher was that you can put them in a room where they get hit by logs.
Yeah, the pain
The
room.
logs, which now makes sense that it was going at double
So
speed.
fast, yeah.
Yeah.
You just run through it, just get hit a couple times.
They did get absolutely hecked up.
Yeah, imagine if the danger room from X-Men was all log based hazards.
Yeah.
That's what that one is.
But Monster Hunter, one of the benefits of playing it is that you get to play with Ansta and Spencer.
That is the wow.
and-
that sounds
and-
great.
And Jenna
Yeah.
and Adam.
Yeah.
Here's a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I got the new Monster Hunter when I went home,
Mhm.
would I be too far behind to ever catch up to you guys and play with you guys?
Well, here's the thing, and this is why it's like the recommendation is a little bit. I have to like couch it in this. Is that the game's like story part is like 12 to 15 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's one of those games where it's like you get through the whole story and then the game's like, okay, now that you're done with that, you can feel free to like play freely and like do all the stuff you want to do.
And the story is not co-op.
It is co-op.
Oh,
So
okay.
like if you were doing the story, but the way they did it so fucked up. This is the Monster Rancher part of Monster Hunter. Is how
Okay.
fucked up
Yes.
they made this for no reason.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
So, because me and Spencer were doing this the other day. Basically, like, imagine that I'm playing the story.
Okay.
And so I'm going through and, like,
yes.
I'm in a lobby, like a multiplayer lobby with Spencer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Spencer can't interact with me in any way while I'm doing the story, watching the cutscenes, going around, doing that stuff. So he's just in my multiplayer lobby, but he's doing his own thing. Then, whenever I get into an actual hunt part of the story, it sends Spencer an invite. And it's like, hey, do you want to come hunt this monster with him? And Spencer's like, okay. And then it sends him in. We hunt the monster. As soon as the monster's defeated, it kicks Spencer back out again.
To the
It's like, you
lobby.
get out again. He's watching cutscenes now. You can't be here for this. You gotta go.
You gotta go.
And so then he has to go do whatever he was doing again until I get to the next monster. And then it's like, okay, hey, Spencer, he's fighting a monster. Do you want to come back in?
That's funny.
But they won't just let you be in there and like watch the shit with your friends.
No.
It's,
Why
and
would they?
And I don't know why, because in Monster Hunter Rise, the previous game, it worked fine. They had multiplayer that worked great. Everyone loved it. It was like, this is how it should be done. Then they got to this one, they're like, let's go back. We're going to go back to how they did it before in Wilds, where no one
Gotta
liked
go
it.
back to the old me.
Yeah. So incredibly strange choice. And then the multiplayer itself is insanely convoluted for no reason. It's like, oh, do you want to make a squad? And I'm like, okay, that sounds like we play together, right? No. A squad is like a lobby that you can have your friends go into, but it doesn't mean you're playing together. Then it's like, okay, so if we want to like go around and like run around in the game together, we should form a link party, right? That sounds right.
Oh yeah, get linked up.
You form a link party, but what's this? I don't see my friends anywhere. We're not in the same world. Oh, link party's not for being in the same world. For that, you need to be in an environment link,
Oh,
which is different from a link party.
of course.
So it's like, okay, I'll make an environment link, and then okay, now I see my friend. This is great. Let me like queue up a hunt. Oh no, you can't queue up a hunt in environment link. An environment link, you have to go out into the world and just find monsters organically and hunt them.
Of course.
If you want to queue up a hunt, you need to be in a link party where you can't see your friend. And then you queue up a hunt in that to do a specific one. It's like, why did you do it like this?
Well, Jacob,
Just make one lobby and your friend joins it and you do everything.
you've made me feel less FOMO about the fact that I probably am not gonna play Monster Hunter. So thank you.
Yeah, well, that's just why I'm telling you, because I think you would fall off big time.
Yeah, I
Because it
thi-
does not make it that
I'll
easy
probably
at the start.
I'll probably skip that one.
However, I should also say that I love the game. I've been playing it constantly in every free moment.
I need
Yeah.
you, Ansta, and Spencer to do another stream
We're gonna.
Yes.
We're gonna.
when I can actually watch it and when you actually stream it.
Yeah.
Just you did it one time, and I was like, "Fuck!" I'm so tired because it was like I was in Japan and I had just had like a crazy day, like with my canceled Shinkansen, and then you didn't even stream it. I was like, maybe I'll stay up, and then nothing happened. I fell asleep.
My bad.
I'm like, that's no one's fault. I'm dying to see Spencer and Ansta in a room together.
They are very opposite energies, it feels like. Not that I know either of them particularly that well, but
No,
I mean,
that's
they are,
exactly
yeah.
what I
Yeah.
expect.
However, they get along incredibly well.
Which I thought was so cool.
Yeah.
well, I feel like Ansta can get along with anyone.
Exactly.
They also have the transitive property from being friends with Karina.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Jacob.
We all have that
And
transitive
Jacob.
property of being friends with Karina.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Damn.
We're
Karina, I like
all-
this angle.
We're all linked. That's our
POV.
social link.
But that's
You
different from
are
a link
5'6".
party.
Yeah, it's not. We don't have a link party with Karina. We have right now. I have an environment link with Karina.
Yeah. But if we wanted to hunt a monster, we'd have to go out into the world
Yeah.
and organically find one. I remember what you said.
Thank you. You didn't have to. It's not really pertinent to you at all.
Remember what you said.
This looks like I've turned around at the ice cream truck and this guy is behind me waiting to order his ice cream.
You're not even the person at the window.
No.
He's just
You've
that
turned around to ask your
small.
toddler what ice cream he wants.
He's just practicing his order. He's like, I'm not going to mess it up this time.
Yeah, he's about to yell his order so loud.
This looks like you accidentally cut him in line because you couldn't see him. But yeah, I've been playing with Ansta and Spencer, and then also Ansta's friend PCat, who is also a YouTuber, whose channel is very good.
PCat.
Also an artist.
Artist YouTuber.
Yeah, very good artist.
Hell yeah.
PIKAT.
Nice.
I was trying to entice Spencer into playing Monster Rancher by showing him how fucking annoying and complicated it is. As I know he'd like that because he just told me this whole spiel about how he got a perfect IV Shedinja in Pokemon
Oh, nice.
that required at least 3 different like generation consoles and to like hack a 3DS.
Of course.
He also was like, okay, so here's where it gets hard, and then sends me a picture of like a spreadsheet, and I was like, you didn't. And I was like, you'd love Monster Rancher. This shit sucks so much ass. And he's like, yeah, I'd like watch you play it and then tell you you're doing it wrong, and I'm like, probably. Fucking probably.
I mean, I would play it and do it wrong.
Yeah.
Because I'd be playing purely on vibes. Vibes-based ranching.
Like, I just started following a guide, and I was like, there is no way I would ever know to do any of this shit outside of a guide. This is crazy.
That's a good game. That's a well-designed game. I
Jacob
think.
left.
He was like,
He's got to go. He's hunting. He's hunting organically in the environment for seltzer.
He's foraging.
Seltzer Hunter Wilds.
Seltzer Hunter Wild.
Seltzer Hunter.
Seltzer Hunter Wilds.
Karina's apartment.
Really want to offer this Apollo Justice an ice cream sandwich. You want an ice cream sandwich?
No, I don't want an ice cream sandwich.
I want the Sonic one.
I want the Sonic one.
and Shadow is behind him like, you what?
Get the Shadow one. It's better. He has a gun.
Okay.
Good seltz.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I think my favorite non-pizza form.
Oh,
By
let's
the
go.
way.
We're
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. If you say combos.
Well, it's a combo. It's a pizza and a bagel.
Oh.
You can eat pizza anytime if a pizza's on a
If-
bagel.
A pizza
Is that
on a
not
bagel.
your first answer that you gave when we brought up pizza?
Well, I said like. Well, I was explaining the question, and I was saying a vessel that's not a pizza, but like a pizza bagel or tortino.
Yeah, it was literally baked into the question.
Yeah. But pizza bagel.
Okay.
Alternatively, ravioli with tomato sauce.
That's pizza?
That's not pizza.
Why not?
No,
Oh,
no
God.
cheese.
It's in the
No, it's not.
it's in the ravioli.
No,
No
no
crust.
crust.
The ravioli is not crusty.
That's a
It's
sandwich.
it's a dough.
Ma'am, that's a sandwich.
It's it's pasta dough, but it's not crusty like
It's not
pizza's
crusty.
crust.
I have pizza bagels at home, and I'm gonna eat them.
I think if it's a pizza, you need to be able to pick it up.
You can pick up a ravioli. if you're
Yeah.
brave enough.
But you wouldn't do that.
You ever seen a baby eat?
I've seen a baby eat, and there's a reason we stop eating like that as we age. What, no defense? Then I win by default.
I was debating texting my brother to see if Clara would eat ravioli with her bare hands.
Probably
She's-
not anymore.
She's already aged out of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Frankie would.
Frankie would.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frankie would. For
Yeah.
sure. In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Even if you put a utensil in front of him, he'd be like, no.
No, he would hold the utensil, but then eat with his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, skew him. Skew this hog.
Him. Skew him.
Skew this hog.
Yes.
Do you want to know something I think is underappreciated?
Skewing.
The
No,
hog?
No, this is, well, it's sort of the hog
Okay.
Oh, okay.
in a sense.
The
Okay.
balls?
I think the balls are underappreciated.
Speak on that.
Everyone always talks about the hog.
But what about the
But what about
balls?
the balls? No.
Okay.
Okay.
The little cube pepperonis.
What does that have to do with hog?
That are
'Cause it's
on the
from a
little
pig,
that,
right?
that are on the little
Oh,
pizza
I thought you meant
bagels.
something else.
Yeah. It's because that's the only place you get the little cube pepperoni.
Right.
And
Usually it's
get-
round.
They get so many like crispy edges
Mm-hmm.
on them because they're like all edge.
It's all edge on those cubes.
I like them little cubies.
Okay. I was gonna comment on your Pince drawing because he looks like he's got those little pepperonis that sort of they like cup up.
The little cuppuses.
The little I love those. Love a little cuppus.
Because they get little crispy edges.
Yeah,
too.
they do a little cup and they get crispy.
Yeah.
I think, and they get that nice little pool of grease in the middle,
You pick it up and you go. Take
A little
take
shot.
grease shot.
and then you eat,
It
little
lubricates the whole system.
little crispy cup with a little grease.
Favorite pizza topping other than cheese?
More cheese.
It's-
Ooh.
Those
It's
little
pepperoni
those
for
little
me.
those little cup pepperonis.
those
Oh,
little-
the ones that like cup up and
They're
then
like little cup,
they get the
but they're
grease
little.
inside.
Yeah, I think that'd be little cup pepperonis.
If we're not counting pepperoni, then I usually go like green pepper and onion.
You do, yeah.
I also do like Italian sausage.
Sure,
Okay.
good ones. I like me a buffalo chicken pizza. There's a place
Oh my god,
In-
he's aiming at us.
in my neighborhood. There's a place in my neighborhood that does a real good buffalo chicken
Choose your next words carefully, Nathan.
pizza.
You might get got by
You might
Shadow.
get blasted.
You know what? I'm just gonna sort of move over here.
Nathan's like, if I die,
just
I'm
gonna-
die defending buffalo pizza.
I like a nice buffalo chicken pizza
Those are good.
because I like the sauce. I like that it's not a tomato sauce. Although sometimes you got to
Yeah,
be
I thought
careful.
His hand was shaking. When
So
you
did
moved.
I. I was gonna ask you to just like vibrate it back and forth real quick for a second. Like,
His hand is trembling.
You can't confidently order buffalo chicken
Fucking
pizza
say it.
at every pizza place because some pizza places they'll put the tomato sauce on in addition to the buffalo sauce. So you got to be careful. Like Pizza Italia that we would order from sometimes, they had a buffalo chicken pizza, but I got it one time. It had the tomato sauce
They had
on
the
there.
best bacon chicken.
But
ranch.
bacon chicken ranch was good. That was my go-to there. But I like the buffalo chicken if there's no tomato sauce. And the one in my neighborhood they do a real good one. Sal's Pizzeria in Williamsburg.
Check it out
It's pretty good.
Check it out.
if you want a good buffalo chicken
If you
pizza.
want a good buffalo chicken slice, I think.
These two show up at your door. Also, you're 5'6". What do you do?
I get
I
them
love
ice cream.
this.
I give them whatever they want.
It's so funny.
That's really good.
I really like the buffalo chicken pizza, but it is one that I get when I'm like I want to feel bad.
Oh yeah, you're gonna feel bad
In my
after.
body.
You're gonna feel good while you eat it and immediately feel bad after.
I gotta have nothing going on.
Suggestions for Julia.
Suggestions for Julia.
Karina, what's your opinion on Clavier? I love Clavier. I have him right there. A little picture of him.
Traditionally, buffalo sauce does not have tomatoes in it. It's
Right
a
beneath
combination of hot sauce
the
and butter.
picture of Knives' ass, but to the right.
And typically, hot sauce is just
there
sort
he
of
is.
vinegar and peppers.
We found him.
Nathan is talking like he's a recording playing in a different room.
he's just going.
Nathan has a lot to say about pizza while we're
someone-
just living our lives.
Someone asked.
Okay.
Like I left the TV on. It's a documentary about buffalo
Unmoved
sauce.
by anything else.
Like, I guess you could put tomatoes in it, but like, why would you? You know.
No need.
Can you hand me my bottle?
This one?
Julia, could you draw a Gajinka of the Brooklyn Bridge? I cannot.
What?
Yeah, there's simply no way to do it.
I just want to know why you're asking for that. Not for judgment reasons, just where did it come from?
Nathan has second monitor energy.
I've achieved my true form.
Nathan, I think you need to leave.
Okay.
There he goes.
It gets harder every
Nathan,
time.
I think you should stay. Dude, we should start doing that where we have like half of us doing first monitor content and the other half are doing second monitor content. He's gone.
You better not mess anything up down there.
Don't mess anything up down
He's
there.
gonna chew the cables.
Don't.
He's doing it. He's chewing the cables.
Donald Duck is down there too.
Told you. I told you not to stop my house.
He can't get up. Pizza Rat Porcino.
Pizza Rat Porcino.
That's pretty good.
All right. I'll draw Pizza Rat Porcino.
Or Porcino Gijinka.
Nah.
What if Porcino was a man?
What if?
He's a better man than I'll ever be.
Mancino.
Manchino. Isn't that a Pokemon?
I think there is like a. Isn't there a Mancino? Mancino?
Encino Man?
John Cino?
Mancino.
Mancino? Manchego?
I thought it was just.
Isn't that a kind of pant?
I know there's the
fucking
sin.
Yeah, I know that because I got like 15 of them in the last like drop event on the Pogi game.
Oh, there is a Mincino.
Yeah.
Mincino? 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 Cappuccino?
Cappuccino. The squeaky.
It's squeaky. He's gonna look so tired.
Just like me. I'm not that tired, actually. I lied.
Tired of hunting monsters? Never.
No, I'm not tired of that. Wish I was doing it right now.
Damn. You hear that?
Well, the monsters are running free right now.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Don't turn around.
Don't turn around.
Mind your own business.
Yugi's got stuff to do.
No.
He can do his own stuff.
I told I told you all, my co-hosts.
I told you
But
all,
I don't
my
think
co-host.
I don't think I mentioned it on stream.
Tell us, Nathan.
I played a game of Pokemon TCG Pocket against someone whose name was Yami Yugi.
I feel like I've heard this story like every week for the past 4 weeks.
On stream?
I don't know.
Yami Yugi.
Well, it's the first thing Nathan says when he comes in the room.
Yeah. Because it's a pretty big deal because he's kind of the king of games.
Yeah.
And I beat him at a game.
So you're the king of games now?
I think so.
Games.
I think I'm the new king of games. And then when I lose to some bullshit, then that person becomes the king of games.
That's crazy. How that works.
It's crazy how that works.
Some people are saying you told this story. I don't know if it's true.
Nathan, to me, you're the king of games.
Thank you.
You're the king of bird game.
Oh yeah. I'll play that again. Get Karina in there. Bird game.
A little wingspan.
Winged Spain.
Wingspan.
No, they don't. We don't have the European bird expansion on Board Game Arena yet, so no Spain. Look at this guy.
No one is this sad eating pizza. That's a lie.
He's just tired.
Immediately. Actually, I'm wrong.
It's like, no, I thought about all the people I see eating pizza walking down the street. Some of them look pretty sad.
Some of them are not having a good time. The pizza's all that they got.
I've reached a point in my life where pizza is an incredibly heavy meal for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to be pretty sad to eat a slice of pizza. It's a sort of eat and go to sleep kind of food.
Yeah, very much so. I got to, I've had to face the music on pizza in terms of when I eat it, I can't eat as much of it
Exactly.
as I am capable of eating.
Exactly.
If I eat it to
hits too
fullness,
hard.
it hits too hard.
Yeah.
I have to eat it to like 75% fullness and then I'm okay.
Exactly. But I don't know sometimes.
It's hard to tell. And sometimes I'm in the mood where I'm like, I want to fuck it all up.
And sometimes it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really tasty. And you just want to keep tasting it with
Yeah.
no regard to how full you are.
Exactly.
It's a problem. It's a huge problem.
Huge problem.
I didn't tell you guys. So yesterday I met up with one of my friends from high school. And I was very excited because he was like, I'm staying in the Lower East Side. And I was like, I'm never in that area. Do you want to try this like one cafe with me that I've been wanting to go to, but I'm never in that area? And so we got to go to the cafe I wanted to go to, and it was really good.
Ooh, it was good, cafe?
It was a tiramisu cafe. So they have like 14 different flavors of tiramisu. And I was like, oh, these are really like big slices. I don't want to be a basic bitch. So he got the mango sticky rice tiramisu, and I got a taro mochi tiramisu.
Oh.
And they were beautiful and like really good. And if we hadn't ended up going just like silly trinket shopping and clothes shopping after that, I wanted to get a slice to go so that we could try it, but then I didn't get one. But it's a thought that counts, right, guys?
It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
Dude,
was so
mango
good.
Sticky rice tiramisu sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It was very tasty.
Taro mochi tiramisu sounds amazing.
Yeah. Here's a picture of our misus.
Oh, mama. Sent me straight into Johnny Bravo mode seeing these misus.
But if I ever go back,
Whoa.
or if we're all ever in that area, we should go. I told Ansta I'd take her if she's ever in town again, because it's near, like, I think if it's still open, it's near one of the Raisin Canes. So we can do a double feature.
They're raising canes.
But yeah, it's called Cafe 2x2.
They certainly are raising canes.
How long are they going to be raising canes for? When is Canes going to be able to be on his own?
That's a great one, Nathan.
This is the question we're all asking. Raising Cane's. Have any of y'all been to it in Manhattan?
I've never had it.
The first time I ever had
No.
Raisin Cane's was in one of the ones in Manhattan.
How was it?
It was fine.
Because I've been to the one in Georgia.
I'm very
Don't dox
skeptical
yourself.
that I love that Nathan insists on doing this because it cannot be comfortable.
not.
There's not enough space for you there. And I worry about you. And we can still see your head.
You don't have to be down there.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm very skeptical of any chain that's like, oh, now we're in Manhattan, because then it has Manhattan stink on it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like when they opened a Dairy Queen near Union Square. That had some evil energy about it.
Yeah, that's not right.
That's not
That's
right.
not supposed to be there.
No, it's not anymore.
Jacob did make the observation that fast food places in New York kind of suck.
They do.
Oh, they're really bad. The ones
especially in Manhattan.
They're the worst I've ever had.
Yeah, they're cursed.
Like a Manhattan McDonald's is filth on the bottom of your shoe.
Yeah, like even the Manhattan Jollibees, I'm like, they ain't right. They ain't right.
It's not too expensive, I don't think. It's the quality is bad.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like just worse.
It's a sort of thing where it's especially like a Dairy Queen is meant to be in the middle of fuck all nowhere.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be like a shack on the side of the road. And to open one near Union Square, which is a huge commercial like shopping area, it wasn't right.
No,
It
it's
was
not right.
weird. And it didn't feel right. I don't even know if the food was priced differently or if it was like any better or worse. It just feels evil.
Yeah, I didn't know that about fast food in New York. And when I lived in Manhattan, I went to McDonald's and I got the worst food poisoning I've ever gotten from any
Oh my God.
restaurant.
Someone said, Jacob, you described every McDonald's in the U.S. You don't understand.
You don't
They
understand.
hit different in Manhattan. Like there's certain McDonald's in Manhattan that I'm just like, this is a dark-sided place.
Like it didn't make me feel good to eat it before I moved to here,
No.
but like I'd never experienced what happened to me after I ate it the one time in Hell's Kitchen.
But yeah, so I haven't had like Raisin Cane's outside of the one in like Astor Place. It was literally because Bo and I were walking. We were walking from like Union Square because they wanted to go to a thrift shop. And then we were going to walk all the way to Chinatown for some reason. And then halfway there, we were starting to get a little tired and we walked past the Raisin Cane's. And Bo was like, oh my God. Honestly, I know we were really set on this like nice Malaysian cafe that I keep talking about, but I could fuck up some canes. And I'm like, I'm down to fuck up some canes. I've never had it. So that's why we went there.
Nice.
Makes
And now I
sense.
think about it
Oh,
a
we got
lot.
raided. Welcome Raiders.
Yippee!
Welcome Raiders. We're talking about how Manhattan, the fast food
evil.
in Manhattan is worse than it is anywhere else in the world.
I saw someone said they got Shake Shack in Manhattan and it was bad. I'm like, isn't Shake Shack
Shake
from
Shack
New
came
York?
from New York.
But
It came
they-
from the one in the park, right?
They made it better outside of New York. That's really funny.
I would believe that. Here's the thing, though. Isn't Shake Shack, wasn't the original one the one in like, what is it? The park. The park
Central
next to
Park?
the Flatiron.
Bryant
Oh,
Not Bryant. Madison?
Square.
It's not
Washington?
Madison Square Park, but
Washington Square.
it's the fucking park next to the Flatiron. Because
That
we
one.
used to go, like, it used to be such a huge deal when I was a freshman in college that they even had like, because it's literally a shack. They don't have like a building.
Yeah.
And if you went during the winter, that's when the line was at its shortest because it would be like 50 people long through the park.
It was crazy. I'd be
And
like,
they had like a webcam to track the line. But if you went through the winter, like there'd be no line, but you'd have to eat outside.
I remember seeing the lines for Shake Shack when I first came here. I was like, it must be good. And then I went there one time. I was like, it's fine.
I think Shake Shack's really good, but I don't think it's wait in a line.
Yeah.
Good. I like it.
I enjoy Shake Shack. Like once a year, I desperately want it. And then I'll have it and I'll be like, I'm set. I don't want it anymore.
I like Shake Shack because
it's like a rock.
it like got me to admit that I don't like hamburgers, but I do like smash burgers.
Ooh.
So I don't like a lot of meat.
Yeah, the
I don't eat a lot
smash
of
burger's
meat.
the right
Yeah.
amount of meat, I think.
And I
Agreed.
I really like their mushroom one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a vicious burger.
I do think that In-N-Out is better.
I still haven't had In-N-Out. Spencer talked me out of getting it while I was in LA.
I had it
also
for the
thought
first time recently.
In-N-Out was fine.
I thought In-N-Out was like, so I consider like a if there's a tier list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not even a tier list, but like a order of operations. It's like there's McDonald's here. Shake Shack is like better McDonald's because it's doing the same type of thing. A thin burger, American cheese,
Yeah.
melty, same type of experience, but better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I felt In-N-Out was above Shake Shack. Same
Okay.
type of experience, but better. You're not getting like a crazy new experience. It's just
Yeah.
like quality levels of the same thing.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I'd put Five Guys above both
I
Shake
can't
Shack
eat Five Guys. It
and,
hurts my tummy.
Yeah, I don't agree with you there.
All right, well, that's okay.
Five Guys is too thick.
You just get a single patty.
It's too thick.
Just get-
Nathan, we know you love Five Guys.
Five Guys is great.
And Five Guys, they don't even melt their cheese on there. They put a cold slice of cheese on there and they're like,
Yeah.
enjoy, bitch.
It melts. You gotta leave it. You gotta leave it in the foil for a second, then it melts.
Chat, you want to hear like my ultimate toxic trait? I've never had a burger at Whataburger. I like the sandwich.
Wow.
What's on the sandwich?
Well, the one I get like, because I'm just like, if I'm going to Whataburger, I'm getting full garbage food. So I get the chicken tender sandwich.
Oh, I love a chicken tender
Yeah,
sandwich.
it has like
Mhm.
barbecue sauce and like cheese on Texas toast, and that
Ooh,
does it for me.
that sounds good.
It's really good, but I always get that, and so I've never actually had the burger because for the longest time I wasn't like super crazy about getting burgers. But yeah,
I still need to go to Whataburger. Every time I'm in Texas, I want Torchy's, so I never get Whataburger.
When you go to Whataburger, you go, "Ooh, what a burger!"
Yeah.
that
you've
true,
done it.
Karina?
You found out. You found out the secret.
Well, actually, Karina, when she goes, "Ooh, what a sandwich!"
And they were like, "That's not
No,
the
I'm
name."
Like, can I get a?
I think one thing I find interesting, the burger is such a simple thing,
Mhm.
a simple food.
Mhm.
The humble burger.
But the reason people have such differing opinions on which ones are like the best is because everyone's like looking for something different.
Yeah.
Like there's a different aspect of the burger that is the most important to each person. And for me, I'm honestly after that melty cheese
sure.
pretty heavily.
Okay.
The melty cheese and a sauce is like half the battle for me. And then I want the meat to be sort of just like a salty little guy. But I need it to be in the same ratio. I also need the crunch of the toppings, the onion, the lettuce, and yes, the tomato.
And yes, the tomato.
Yes, the humble tomato.
Toasty bun also important to me.
I'm just kind of down for just something that's tasty. I don't know.
That's
Sometimes
fair.
I want something weird. There was this, for some reason, we had burgers multiple times in Japan. It just kind of was like the convenient choice repeatedly. And there was one place we went to, like we were so tired day one in back in Tokyo that we were like, let's just go to this burger place that's like nearby, and it was really good. But I did this real dumbass thing where one of their burgers was a tomato garlic burger where it was like it has garlic, like tomato and garlic sauce, which I didn't fully like just register because the translation was a little off. I didn't register that just meant like
That's marinara sauce.
marinara sauce.
Yeah.
But I was like, I want it anyway, and it was good, but I was also just like, Comic, you eat my tomato slice for me. I don't want it, and I felt too stupid to ask them to take it off because I asked for an entire tomato burger and I didn't want the slice, and I just kind of snuck it onto her plate. Also, it was a really small restaurant, so we were seated at two different tables, so I had to physically get up and put it on her plate and then
Nice.
return to my seat. And I was like, sorry, I just didn't want to do it because I ordered a tomato burger, but I don't actually like raw tomato. You have to eat it for me. Thank you. Do you want my pickle?
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you.
I make do. It was a really good burger.
Julie, I love this scene you
This
is
is
also
crafted
this
very
is
here.
lovely.
cute.
I like
Yeah.
I like the little cup pepperoni you included.
He's using it like a drink.
He's got
just
his
gotta
little
drink that
grease drink.
I like how
Yeah.
the pizza is like partially out of the frame. Like it feels
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're really in the scene.
Dimensional.
Yeah.
Well, I want him to be like so for tomorrow's episode. I can't remember if we mentioned him even once.
Oh yeah, no, he's with us. We
Yeah.
just forget about him for
So this is what I imagine he's
several
doing.
episodes.
No, you mentioned him again in the episode after Karina brings him
Oh,
up.
great.
Yeah. He is mentioned one time.
He's mentioned once.
He does not get any dialogue.
The
He is
Porcino
mentioned
mentioner
once.
has logged on.
No, he says a squeaky.
It's squeak.
Well, you probably put that a squeaky in.
I do want to say, I forget if this was like alluded to at all in the episode because I haven't rewatched the last one. I'm so sorry, but I was holding a stand-in for him while we were recording. That's how I imagine Rose holds him now.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I forgot where it is. It was the shadow, the head. It was fucked up shadow.
Oh yeah, the little
hedgehog.
fucked up
Yeah.
shadow.
Where is he?
I saw him recently or earlier.
Over here.
Probably in there somewhere.
I see Sonic.
I see Kaiba.
Yeah, whatever.
I see Yugis.
I think he's on the little bookshelf out there.
Oh, could be.
He can't be. I wouldn't
No?
put him there. It doesn't matter.
No, to the left, Jacob. To the left. Is he there?
I wouldn't put him out there.
Everybody's going.
Everybody go
Oh,
find Shadow.
We're doing an environment link. We're finding him in the wild.
Oh.
We're monster hunting.
Do you
Oh,
see
Dory, he's right
Shadow,
there.
chat?
That's where he belongs. There he is.
There he is.
Porcino is held.
Yeah.
In the grip of a fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, he has something to say.
So I imagine that in tomorrow's episode, when he's not being mentioned, he's just chilling.
Yeah.
He's having a freedom snack.
Yeah, he's just in a pocket or being held like this.
Yeah.
I kind of imagine that he's like napping for a lot of it, but
Taking a rat nap.
yeah, I imagine he like had a big meal and then took a little nap.
Nice.
So this is his big meal. He's having a slice of
An
pizza.
oh, I was about to say an entire pizza.
Slowly eating one slice of pizza.
Dude, that would be so
Slice of
much
pizza's
for a rat
so
to eat.
big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a New York City style slice of pizza. It's huge.
Can I impose upon you? Can you put this into Sunny's hands?
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautifully cradled.
The arms
Of
of an
Sunny.
angel.
of a sunny. Hey, watch Straw Detectives tomorrow.
Yeah.
At one. I'm gonna write it.
Write it.
Don't forget now. You'll feel stupid.
Yeah.
You want to watch it with the excitement, the thrill of the live chat.
Yeah.
I find it.
It's tomorrow?
Exquisite.
Yeah. It's March. Isn't that
March.
fucked up?
It's the forced tours day in March.
It's March, my guys.
It's March.
February
What are we
is
up to?
over. It's March.
4?
Yep.
Goodness.
Yeah.
It's my brother's birthday.
No one asked.
Oh, it's my
tomorrow?
birthday soon.
Didn't say anyone did.
Tomorrow
Tomorrow?
March 4th. Yeah.
Oh.
is your brother's birthday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Why didn't you say that earlier?
Because no one asked.
Nathan, when's your brother's birthday?
It's actually tomorrow.
What? No way.
Holy shit, I gotta go.
We all gotta leave from there.
We got to get a plane ticket to
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Watch Straw Detectives tomorrow at 1.
Ep 4, March 4.
Watch it for my birthday. Even though my birthday is next week. Next week.
That's Steven's birthday. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Everybody watch your toes?
Watched.
Everybody watch your toes.
Would you like the couch?
It's okay, I can sit in this chair. I just gotta. Just gotta get the momentum. The momentous.
Momentous.
Julia's like so pregnant.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of
it's
embarrassing.
Crazy.
Yeah.
She's what?
It's honestly a little cringe.
This baby is 3rd trimester.
Good God.
Yeah, he's growing. He's kicking me a lot. I have to go this way to tuck my legs in. There we go.
The long way.
The
A
scenic route.
long way.
It's back to
Hey,
Jacob's
what
turn.
should I draw?
Whoa.
What should I draw?
Any first-time chatters left?
It'd be so like if you're a first time chatter and you haven't said anything and this is like your chance.
There it
I
is.
got one. Teenage Mutant Ninja something other than turtles.
Whoa.
I'm going to
Whoa.
randomly roll an animal.
Roll me an animal,
Whoa.
please.
Someone said, can't believe Jacob just called his pregnant wife cringe. Jacob called me Krang. So,
And cringe is just Krang pronounced differently.
It's true.
It's with an accent.
Wrong, some would say.
hey, Jacob, you're actually not going to believe this.
It's turtles?
Is it tortoise?
The first one I came up was a capybara.
Wow! My favorite guys.
Wow.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Capybara. It's gotta be a little 5'4".
You gotta get you gotta lose. The ninja needs to be implied because you could just go Teenage Mutant Capybara.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Capybara. Teenage Mutant Ninja Capybara. Teenage Mutant Ninja Capybara.
The extra 2 syllables
Yeah,
are
wouldn't it keep
so.
getting pushed back?
That's true.
It's good shit, actually.
Capybara, Teenage Mutant Ninja
Capybara.
Teenage Mutant.
It's kind of good to do, actually.
It's kind of good to do.
Try it, chat.
Do you guys
Go
ever
on.
find yourself getting like newsletters from stores you have never visited and never knew it existed, but it's like, welcome.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what the hell this is.
you blinked in its direction one time maybe and it's
I've-
like, we saw you.
I've literally never heard of this company before, and it was like,
You're our favorite customer.
was
You're
like,
our
welcome.
favorite deputy.
We freaking love your ass.
this one's like, hey, you love tropical fruits, and I'm like, not really. Like, I don't.
I sure don't.
What about okay? What about regular fruits, non-tropical fruits? Any fruits?
And it was just
Vegetables?
like, well, you've
I'm gonna
subscribed
get,
to
I'm
us.
gonna get you.
Any plants? Inanimate objects.
The problem is Capybara's head shape. He's gonna have to wear the
It's
bandana
like the gun.
like wrapped around his head. Like
He
this.
looks like a gun.
He looks like a gun.
He looks like the gun that Shadow was holding.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
the only way he can wear it.
Yeah. Oh, and then it's like
Oh, it's just
tied.
like a full. You can have like a full like tube.
You just have a tube.
Yeah, it's like a tube.
It's like a tubus.
It's like a tube, and everyone's like, "We know it's you.
You can see everything.
We can see everything."
I mean, to be fair, like the heads of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are not anatomically accurate turtles' heads.
What?
They're mutated a little.
Oh right, they're mutant ninja turtles.
Yeah.
You can just slap it on, like, give him some human cheeks.
Yeah,
Mutant
true.
cheeks. No, I like this.
Yeah, no, this is good.
And then we'll have it just be like
Yeah, just sort of
over
off
here.
to the
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
It's just tied over here.
Nice.
That's blocking his other eye.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It makes him more dangerous.
He's
this way.
missing that eye.
Oh my
Oh.
God. You can
From his
only
battle
see
with,
one side.
It's not Shredder. It's like Shredder.
Shreed.
Shredder.
In order to see someone running at him, he has to fully turn his head to the side. He's got those prey eyes. What? Excuse me?
Oh, look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Great.
His body's got to be perfect.
Yeah.
His body's got to be
A Wonderland?
a wonderland.
The thing about capybaras, though, is that I feel like they'd be pacifists.
Well, again, the mutation.
Oh, makes them not pacifists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes them
violent.
incredibly violent.
Yeah.
Also, they're teenagers, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets like, I guess they get like pecs.
That's true.
The turtles have pecs.
the turtles have pecs. Yeah, their shell, their
They
like
have
bottom
nipples?
of shell turn into peck.
They don't have nipples, but turtles
Okay.
aren't mammals.
I
Yeah.
remember one of my first discussions I had with Bridgman at Dorkly was that I asked him if the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had tails because I needed to know for the comic. And he was like, they're not anatomically accurate, so no. I was like, I don't know why I'm getting so much sass about
Yeah,
this
you're like,
one.
you're telling me this information like it should be incredibly obvious and something I fucking care about. You got any more opinions I need to know?
It's like, I don't.
That's so fun. It's like an unusual amount of sass from Bridgman.
Well, I think he was like doing a joking sass.
Oh, okay.
But it did sound. He was so like I, because he was
Is that
like,
a
"Why are you
carrot?
even asking?" Oh,
Yeah, it's a carrot.
Oh, like in Shoot 'Em Up.
He eats it and then his eyesight gets really good and then
Oh.
he shoots people with a
Yeah.
gun.
they do look like they have like slider bun bods,
What's a slider bun?
like when you
Like
buy a package of slider
like a four,
buns,
like a Hawaiian roll,
Like a
just
Oh.
four. Yeah, it looks like their chest is made of
yeah,
a pack
They got
of four
bread.
hamburger buns. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, slider
yeah,
buns.
yeah.
I was just like, what are you talking about?
It's all right.
Like, bunnies? Bunny?
You thought they said Slimer buns.
Oh yeah.
Like Slimer's butt.
Yeah,
from-
like Slimer's ass.
from Ghostbusters.
From Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they don't look anything like that. What are you talking about?
This is just another one.
Yeah,
Cute.
they're a team.
They're a team.
It's
Well,
multiple.
capybara seem pretty social too, so it would make sense.
Yeah. Do they all wield different vegetables?
Yeah, dude.
What's this one gonna yield?
So that would be a really good question to ask.
Are they still named after Renaissance artists?
No.
Are they
This one's
named-
Titian.
I don't get it.
It's a Renaissance artist.
It's a Renaissance artist name.
They're named after French artists.
Wow.
This one's
Oh.
Monet.
The other one's Manet. They get
Manet.
confused all the time. I love Manet, and Monet I think is cool, but he's not my thing.
One of them is Mondrian.
One more.
And the other one is
Gustave Courbet.
Gustave Courbet.
One of my favorite painters.
Gustave Sorbet.
Whoa.
Yep. I was gonna say he'd probably find that funny, but I don't think he found anything funny. He seemed to take, I don't know, everything very seriously.
Well, maybe he just never heard that one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that
That
would
would have fixed
that
him.
would have he would have been like, oh, that's actually quite funny to me.
Very good. To me,
My name does sound like sorbet.
honestly, it is hilarious.
I can't believe I never made that connection myself.
I'm going to make a big painting about it.
You know, Gustave Courbet looks in these photos looks very much like the singer of the Deer Hunter. Look at him.
He does, yeah, kinda. But you have to know what the singer of the Deer
Yeah,
Hunter
none of
looks
this
like
mean.
for that to
Okay,
mean
hold
I
on.
anything
don't
to
even
you.
know why I bothered inquiring. I don't know what any of these words mean.
He also looks kind of like the character Rickon from Severance. If he was like in the woods. For
I
a
just
while.
found out what Severance was like 2 weeks ago. Like what
It's-
it was about.
It's pretty fun. It's a pretty
I
good
heard.
show.
What's it on?
Apple?
It's on Apple.
Ugh.
I
Yeah, that's why Jake and I haven't watched more of it.
I know, but
We were really into it, and then we stopped, and then it was for long enough where Jake was like, it's not worth keeping the Apple subscription and just giving Apple money.
they take a long time between the seasons, and the seasons are short. But man, they pack a lot of quality into those short seasons.
This is 2 potatoes attached by a string.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
That's fun.
So you can
that's what he's
kinda-
saying.
This is 2 potatoes attached by a string.
Yeah, instead of doing like surfer talk, they just describe their. This is a carrot. No string.
And this is your ass. And he stabs you with the carrot.
I
in
like
the
his.
ass.
I like his pose.
He calls them spuddies
Buddy buddies.
Spuddy buddies.
because they're spuds and they're buddies because there's 2 of them.
That's what he says for whacking you in the head.
Yeah, he explains the whole thing.
It's because there are 2 of them.
And they're buddies.
Gives you a concussion.
It would really hurt to be hit by 2 potatoes. 2 raw potatoes, like
Yeah.
Idaho potatoes.
You should try that
Some
sometime.
russets.
These ain't no russets.
When they're looking right at you, you can't see their eyes at all.
They
Can
can't see you either.
No, they can't see you either.
No, you're
I'm
both
alone.
You're invisible to them.
This is the safest place to be.
Although the nose does kind of look like 2 squinting eyes wearing a bandana.
It does, but it's not.
Almost.
It does, but it's not. That's
It-
important for you
Yeah.
for you to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's another vegetable?
I
Got
s-
some broccoli.
Leek.
Someone said, oh, okay.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Leek.
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 So
Spin.
sleepy all of a sudden.
That'll happen. It's the winter.
Said by a person who definitely hasn't been oversleeping the past 3 weeks. I love winter.
I mean, that'll make you tired too.
I hate it
Stupidly.
here.
Sleeping too much makes you sleepy.
You want to hear about a weird dream I had? I don't usually
Yeah.
remember my dreams, so this this one I think I remember just because I was like so confounded by it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I was like on a family vacation, and because I think my dad was there, and so we like drive up into the woods,
Mm-hmm.
and then we get out of the car, and he was like, to get to like the Airbnb, we have to take these horses the rest of the way. And so we like get on these horses and we start heading out, and he's like, isn't this cool? And I was like, that is pretty cool, but I'm just really confused on if we want to go anywhere. Do we have to take the horses back to the car? What if it's at night? And he's like, don't worry about it. And then we just went to the cabin, and we're like, now we just got to stay at the cabin. And that was my dream about going on vacation.
Hell yeah.
That's a really
Nice.
good dream.
I just like that. I woke up being like, why did we have to take horses the rest of the way there? How does that save us any trouble compared to just driving all the way to the Airbnb?
Dream
what
logic.
do the horses achieve?
Dream logic.
So I keep thinking about it.
The last one has onion.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Two onions, but
He's
he's asleep.
asleep,
He's
yeah.
asleep.
Yeah.
He's the sleepy one.
That's Gustave Courbet.
Of course.
Yeah. He throws the onions at you and they make you blind.
The personality traits of these ones are there's the angry one,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the happy one,
Mm-hmm.
the one who can't see you, and the one who's asleep.
the
don't
broccoli
know
one,
about that
the
one.
broccoli one can never see you.
Yeah,
he's
he can't
always
see you.
he's always standing like this.
Yeah. But if you move to his sides, he kills you instantly.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's Monet because
That's Monet.
he, you know, that's
Make it the Monet.
he make it the Monet.
I love DMNC so much. Me too.
Is
I'm
it?
done.
It's Nathan.
Oh.
Hey, it's Nathan.
Ninja capybara, teenage mutant ninja capybara, teenage mutant ninja capybara,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Capybara. Capybara power.
Something for Nathan to draw.
Yes, please.
Please.
Any first time chatters?
Got something to say?
Got something to say? Now's your chance.
We're
Go
looking
ahead,
at you.
say something.
They
Oh
love it.
no!
They love it when we harmonize.
That could have been a suggestion,
That could have
and you
been
wasted it.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
All right, here we go. Me and Nathan are gonna harmonize. La.
Wow.
That's really bad.
It's
What was that?
it's a harmony technically. It's
Yeah.
2 notes.
It's a discordant
It's dissonant, perhaps, but
harmony.
it's
Oh
just
my God,
challenging.
I thought that said draw the sphincter.
No.
We have to know what it looks like.
Sexy lady, first time chat.
Hey, sexy lady.
It's like when in the early days of doing Mocha, someone would always request one of us draw a sexy lady.
Yeah.
It was so weird every time.
And weirdly enough, it was Sai who requested it.
Every time.
Are you trying to think that maybe it wasn't a request?
Yugi playing Magic together.
You were like, so I'm not drawing a sexy
I
lady.
mean, I
Yeah.
could make Yugi into a sexy lady.
Do it.
Yugi Moto Big Naturals.
If Yugi had naturals, it would be huge.
Jacob and I get a coffee where it's each coffee is labeled by the process that it takes or the place where it was grown. And the one that we're a big fan of right now is called Aged Natural.
Yeah, every time Julie comes out, I'm like, oh, she got those aged naturals. It's delicious.
It is delicious.
We love an aged natural.
Yeah.
Googling Yugi when I could just turn around and look.
Yeah.
He's
There he
right
is.
there.
You
There he
kind of
is.
you
He's-
kind of even have your pick, really. I'm
Right.
sure there's other Yugis around.
There's so many Yugis in
There's
this
a lot
room.
there.
There's
Actually not that many Yugis. There's a little one.
there's a lot of this cat guy.
Kotetsu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one.
I like
Does
this
that help?
one.
Does that
Yeah.
help?
It's
Is that what
good.
you wanted?
Yeah. That's Yugi.
Yugi.
So many people in chat are saying MILVs. Like the plural of MILF is MILVs.
Why are we talking about MILFs?
Because of the aged naturals.
Oh.
Milvs.
Moms, I'd like to vroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MILV.
Milv. Gotta take a hair out approach here.
Yeah.
This
That's
is-
usually how I start my day too.
This is gonna take the rest of the stream just drawing Yugi's hair.
It's not that hard.
It's
He
a
got
little-
bangs. He has blonde bangs. Sometimes they go, and then the rest of it's just a hand.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's literally meant to be a hand.
Is it really?
Like a
Yeah,
hand
that's
of
why
cards.
it's typically 5 main points.
Oh, I thought it was a little like explosion.
No.
Oh. His hair has the same color scheme as Freakazoid.
He's the king of games. And I
Is
need you
that
to
true?
respect him.
Barely.
Is that Freakazoid?
Freakazoid has teal.
Does he? Hold on.
Freakazoid and Yugi don't look anything alike. I'll say it.
Okay, I
You're remembering the entirety of Freakazoid.
yeah.
You are, yeah.
But just in the Yugi hair.
Barely.
His bodysuit. The
You're like
lightning
doing,
bolt. in
You're doing the thing
hair.
that my mom does where she'll generalize an entire thing. There was one time I forgot how this conversation went, but she was like, no, Iron Man is orange. And I was like,
she just combined the red.
yeah,
and the
I was
yellow.
like, well, technically he's red
If you-
and
yeah, if you
yellow. And she's like,
squint.
yeah, orange.
Yeah, have you seen me try to remember characters from memory?
Yeah, that's true.
I combine every detail.
Gonna
Into
need a
one
Yugi
vibe.
from memory from you one of these days.
Jacob Mike's still muffled. I'm on a different mic. Last time when you said I was muffled, I was on that mic over there. Now I'm on this mic. How's my mic always muffled?
Have you ever thought that maybe that's just his voice and you should be kinder about it?
You're really.
I just have a deeper voice.
Yeah, maybe just the bass on your headphones is fucked.
You know what's messed up? This is unrelated to anything.
What?
I was talking to Jacob about this over the weekend. I am soon to be a mom.
That is fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucked up. And I feel
It's
like
pretty cringe.
I feel it's pretty cringe.
It's pretty crang.
It's pretty crang.
It's pretty crang.
Yes.
I feel like it's
This isn't right.
the
Keep going.
I'm trying to figure out how to express this.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem possible. In a way where it's like, I feel like every mom I know is my mom's age.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in charge of a child. That's wild. I am a child.
You said that to me the other day, and I literally said, you're the most responsible person I know in my life, including my own parents and family.
Yeah.
You're the most adult person of any adult.
Yeah.
If you're still a child, what are the rest of us doing?
But
Yeah.
mentally, I feel like I can't be a mom.
I think you'll
That's
find.
for moms.
I think you'll find that you can be.
Well, you're gonna be a mom, and then you
What?
are a mom, and then you'll be a mom.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah, once you start momming, you'll be a mom.
Yeah.
Once you start momming, you can't stop momming.
I completely get what you're saying, and obviously can't relate because I
Right.
am not having a child. But I'm also just like, you're like the third friend I know who's having a kid
Yeah.
that I'm like close with. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, one of them's older, one of them's like my age, so younger than you. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it makes sense now.
My best friend has like 4 kids.
Yeah.
So,
We got so many friends with kids,
yeah.
and they're all our age.
But then I look at them and I'm like, that makes sense that you would be a mom.
That's just because they have a child now, and you see them being a mom.
I guess so.
When
they
you have a
also-
child, you'll be being a mom also.
Yeah, and you're gonna be a great mom.
Thank you. I just like, I think about my friends that are moms and I'm like, you have your shit together. And
Julie,
that
you
makes sense
are-
that you're a mom.
You have your shit together. I don't know how to tell you
I'm
this,
doing
but
it.
like, you've got it.
You're getting a peek
but I
into
totally
the-
understand.
This is the mind of Julia.
Yeah.
This is how I feel anytime I have to talk to my bank
Yeah.
because they are on my ass constantly.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's like I keep saying, you cannot preach to me about money and investment.
Yeah.
I'm a millennial who grew up and still plays Neopets.
Exactly.
I don't believe in money.
Yeah.
I live half my life on a barter system. Like, what are you trying to tell me?
Oh man, speaking of bartering
Yeah,
systems,
give me that 12.5% daily interest rate, and then maybe I'll start thinking about the marketplace.
if you show me a warehouse of Harris chairs,
yeah,
I can tank this market so fast. Speaking of bartering systems, a cool thing that's happening or that I'm seeing is like first of all, when my friends found out that we're having a baby, they all like came together and they were just like,
Whoa.
here's what you have to know, here's what you need, here we're all gonna take
Yippee.
care of you, and that was very sweet. And then like we keep getting free stuff from Buy Nothing groups, which is great. It's just like,
Nice.
hey, you want a bunch of baby clothes? My baby doesn't fit into these anymore, so you can take them. And I'm like, hell yeah. And it's like a fun little community of people
Yeah.
just being like,
you know, it's
I
so
spent a bunch of money, you
Yeah.
don't have
because
to.
it's so easy to be wasteful
Yeah.
in this world. So
Yeah.
you know, it's the same thing. It's like, well, if I have the thing and I'm not using it, and you can use it, like you can just have it because
Yeah.
it needs to be used.
Jacob and I got rid of something fairly recently from a Buy Nothing group, and the lady who came to pick it up said, hey, thanks for this thing. Here's a bundle of bananas.
Oh my
And I just like came into the
goodness.
apartment holding a bunch of bananas, and Jacob was like, what?
That
Where did you
rules.
Where did you get
The
this?
barter system is back, baby.
The barter system's back.
I love the barter system. One time, one of my friends was having just like really terrible back pain. And so she didn't even have like a heating pad. So I like went and I got her a heating pad and like a cold wrap. And I also picked up some green tea because my mom's like, make sure she's eating anti-inflammatory foods. And so I dropped them all off and her tita was staying with her to like help her out around the house.
Yeah.
And her tita just gave me the biggest thing of like adobo and rice. And
That's
I was
great.
like, this is all I need in life.
Yeah.
Like home cooked adobo. Like, this is the best. Yippee.
That rules.
Yeah. It's shit like that that matters. And, you know, the other thing I do like at least once a year is that my mom will send a big box to her hometown in the Philippines. And so if I just have clothes that I'm not wearing and don't think I'll continue wearing, like especially if they're nice, good condition clothes, even if I like them, I'll just get them sent in that box too. Because sometimes when you donate clothes, you don't know where it fucking ends up and it just ends up in a landfill anyway.
Yeah.
But this way I just know they get worn because then I'll get like family pictures for the next like 2 years of just people wearing my clothes.
That's great.
Like all of my old Yu-Gi-Oh shirts and shit.
That's perfect.
And it makes
That's
me
great.
happy. So
Someone
it's
asked
always
what,
good to give.
yeah. Someone asked what a Buy Nothing group is, by the way. It's you can find them. There's like a lot on like Facebook, but I'm sure you can find them elsewhere. Or it's like people come together on a Facebook group where they want to get rid of something, but they don't necessarily want to sell it, or maybe someone needs something and that someone else has, so they ask. So it's just like an exchange of stuff for free.
Yeah.
What?
The drawing.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Didn't know if you saw
Me when the text is small,
Actually,
but my boobus
Nathan's
is
head
hugest.
is so perfectly just censoring the booba.
Yeah.
I forgot this was happening. And now we're here.
Now we're here.
This is kind of like a Buy Nothing group.
Yeah.
You watch our stream and Nathan does this for free.
Yeah, this is no one had to pay for. I mean, you're allowed to give us money in the form of subs or supporting us on Patreon, all the different ways.
But
Yeah.
it's more like Nathan offers this and then in exchange you give us everyone typing cut this in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like sort of the exchange that we have here on the Drawfee stream.
Mm-hmm.
And that just makes us want to do even more. we're getting
really
some
cute.
subs now. People are paying for this.
Yippee!
Incredible.
So funny. Is this gonna be the thumbnail?
Better be.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be Shadow pointing a gun.
Aw. You can
Unfortunately.
just put something over
Yeah,
it.
just
Mosaic
pixelate it,
it.
mosaic it.
Yeah.
Not my cartoon gun. Damn it. Fuck.
Playing Commander, so the deck's really
All the
tall.
vile shit YouTube allows to exist on the platform, and
Yeah.
they're like, Shadow's cartoon gun is too far.
Yeah, in this unfinished sketch.
No!
People monetizing their children for content? That's fine.
Come on in, buddy.
This drawing of Shadow the Hedgehog pointing a cartoon gun?
This poorly
No!
drawn gun.
Go to jail. Send them to jail.
The
love
one
it.
gun I know how to draw. The vague shape of like Overwatch cowboy gun. 'Cause I'm just like, God damn it, fine.
What was the Pokemon that got us demonetized?
It was
Lick a
Lickitung.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Realistic Lickitung.
It wasn't
Realistic.
realistic. It was a sketch of Lickitung.
Years forever.
It was Lickitung with like a man's face.
Yeah, I think it was a. No, I'm thinking of a different.
It was
thing.
Jacob's drawing.
Yeah, I did it.
I was gonna say JoJo, but I was like, no, I think I'm thinking of the JoJo Mr. Mime.
It might have been your attempt at doing a JoJo.
Who's to
Lickitung.
say?
Now, Bitter Vagrant said censor Shadow's hand. It'll get clicks.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not the worst idea.
That's actually really
Mosaic-
Was it this?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was that.
Mosaic the gun.
Yeah.
Why?
Extend the mosaic so it looks like he's holding a bingus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Slight spoilers for Thursday's video, also, just in terms of manipulating images in
Oh.
order to get clickus.
Also,
Oh boy.
why is it that when I googled Drawfee Lickitung, the very first result was loose?
Because
They want to lick
yeah, they're like
with the tongue.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm excited for Thursday's episode because that render took years off my life. I really hated it.
It took years off Nathan's
a
life
really
too.
funny episode. I'm excited for Thursdays. I think you're all gonna like it a lot.
Yeah,
It's really funny for me.
Everyone's
to me.
ideas are very good for their drawings.
Funny
so.
for me, funny to me.
Whoa.
Funny from me? Could be. We'll have to watch and find out.
He's texting.
Looking up reference.
No, he's texting.
He's
Why are you
texting.
texting?
He's texting.
I want my mom to tune in to see what I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Nathan is currently texting Google. Be like, hey Google, if you're not busy, could you send me some images? Not AI, please.
Not AI, and they're like, sure, and then they use AI to get those images.
They're like, no can do.
I only know how to do things with AI now.
Did I tell you guys that I was in Chinatown recently, and it was like the first time I'd been there in a while, and I walked, like my friend and I went to like a food court, and there were at least 2 stalls using AI generated images.
No.
One of them was like for the pictures of the food,
Okay.
and then one of them was for the fucking logo, and it had like the garbage text. It was supposed to
Great.
be like ice cream, and it said like, oh
my God.
and I was just
Barf.
like, I don't think we need to be here. Like
No.
this kind of sucks, actually. So we
you
didn't get
didn't
anything.
There's a house that is not in our neighborhood. It's a few towns over, but Jacob and I drive by it sometimes. They have a flag that's outside of their house. It's on their porch. It's an AI image of a Shih Tzu dog in the snow during a sunset.
Indeed.
Okay.
And that's and for some reason they were like, yes, I'm going to buy this and hang this outside my
And
home.
put it on a flag.
Put it on a flag outside my home. This is my president.
People who don't like appreciate art are genuinely tasteless. That's my hot take.
I
Or
think
they
They
just,
don't
like,
know
can't
what's
tell.
good. They
Yeah.
don't know what's good.
Well,
Like they haven't like learned to appreciate artistry. So they
Yeah.
just look at any image and go, "Oh no, it looks like a picture. I love it."
Looks like a
Well, they're
picture.
like, oh, I love the snow is relevant because it's winter, and I
Yeah.
love a Shih Tzu, so this is for me.
That's all it takes to impress me.
Yeah.
No, I was talking with my brother about it because he's not an art person. He's a programmer actually, but he's just like, why does like that shit work on people where you like AI generate an ice cream logo and it says like IPPPC?
Yeah.
Huh? Like it just has fake letters on it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's because like our brains have been turned into mush. Like our
Yeah.
serotonin receptors are all fucked up, and so our brains are all mushed, and the brain can recognize patterns. So as long like it's so good at filling in the gaps
Yeah.
that as long as it looks like it's supposed to be what it is, then the brain's just like, yeah, it's probably right. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Ugh." Some of you have never done an underdrawing and it shows.
Absolutely. Hey, Nathan, who's this man?
Yeah.
Is this Billy Mitchell?
This is Billy
Who the
Mitchell.
fuck is Billy Mitchell?
No, this is the prof from Magic. It's
Who?
What does that mean?
You're gonna have to keep a lot. It's the door. It's the dooring me.
It's the door.
It's the door?
It's people who know about Magic know this man. He's the most subscribed to Magic the Gathering content creator.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
See, that's all you had to do. Instead, it's the doored me.
Have we told Chad about It's the Door?
You must have, because it happened right before a stream.
Chad, did we tell you about Nathan saying It's the Door to the
Was that
delivery
last
guy?
week?
No,
It couldn't have been.
I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
No.
we got food delivered, and Nathan went to buzz him in, and then on the intercom, instead of saying like what
Like
how
use
to
like the
get
door
it.
on
I
the right
didn't
is
immediately
unlocked.
go to the door.
Yeah.
So he got on the speaker.
Yeah, and then Nathan just said, "It's the door."
Well, he wasn't going to it.
And then the guy just
Well-
like stared into the camera like,
Well, because there's 2 doors and one, like it's a double door, and one
Yeah.
side doesn't unlock, so you have to say it's the one on the right.
Yeah.
But Nathan goes, and he knows this, and he goes, it's
the
the
door.
door, because he panicked.
It's the door.
And needless to say, the guy did not help him to open the door.
Yeah, it didn't.
But it did help all of us to have a good laugh. And then
Yeah.
today when me and Julia got here and buzzed in, Nathan came on the intercom and said, "It's the door."
Yeah.
And
I
I
told all
appreciated
my friends
that.
and family about that interaction.
Oh,
Nathan.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I-
am too. It was really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when I said peens.
Yeah. My favorite peens.
Sometimes we say things wrong, and that brings a lot of joy to a lot of people.
Mine's "Can you believe to learn?"
Yeah.
and a lot of other stupid things I've said. We've all said
I cannot
things.
possibly keep track of the stupid things
No.
I've said.
No.
It is my like joy to just look at the Tumblr tag and like see
Yeah.
something like someone post a funny Drawfee quote and realize I said it. I'm like, am I the funniest bitch on the planet? Like, am I the best to ever do it? That's like, you give me a little hee hoo.
I do always feel the positive emotions when I watch like a Drawfee clips
Yeah.
compilation, and then in the clip I say something I forgot I said that then makes me laugh in real life again,
Oh my god.
and I'm like, holy shit, I got myself. I think I'm funny.
I don't remember if we've ever like shouted this one out, so pardon me if we have, but I'll do it again anyway. It's the one Drawfee clip compilation. I don't remember what it's called, but the thumbnail is of like a cat drinking coffee. You know, like a
Okay.
meme cat, and it has like the Drawfee logo, and it's the one that has like the 12-minute segment of us just speaking in unison. And it just
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
going and
Oh,
going
yeah, that
and
one's good.
going.
That is funny.
Just halfway through, it just starts like this long segment of us saying things in unison, and it just keeps going. And I'm like, we cannot possibly do this that often, but it keeps going for
Going.
literally over 10 minutes.
Nathan does a horrible job speaking in unison with you.
I'm
when he
sorry, were
tries
you
to do
trying
it.
to like do a bit with
With
me?
you, me.
We're done here.
You're not even close.
We're done. This is it. We're leaving you on this
with you.
booba Yugi. On this boobacious Yugi.
Booba. I think it's cool when he has big boobs because it means that his Millennium Puzzle would like rest inside of his big boobs.
Yeah.
like it would kind of like dip into like the crevice.
It sure would.
That would get
Cleavage.
so
I
uncomfortable.
keep
and
forgetting
warm.
words.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's like not wearing a bra.
Should we do a quick
The
recap?
table
Oh, yeah.
is my bra.
Quick recap and then a porf and then
Table's
we
the
out.
only support I need.
He needs a binder.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
That was a lie.
That's when I said
super funny.
Pizza,
Beans.
and everyone laughed at me.
And then
You
here's
laughed
the
first.
This is the
Peens.
Peens. He kills you at your weakest moment with a katana.
With a katana.
when
yeah.
you need it most or whatever.
This little ice cream. This
Classic.
little classic Drawfee throwback.
Classic.
Yep.
When we finally noticed we were drawing with blue.
Yep.
Here's the thumbnail image
Here's the thumbnail.
with the censored gun in the thumbnail.
Correct.
Little Porcino. Draw Detectives tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 1. Please watch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Capybara. That's them.
That's them. That's my first attempt at drawing Yugi that I didn't like. There you go.
And
And then
there he
here's the one you
is.
did.
Boobgie.
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 You want to draw a
Boogie,
porf somewhere and then we out?
Yeah,
Oh,
slip
yeah.
a porf in here.
Tomorrow, Draw Detectives, 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Whoa.
Thursday, very funny epi.
A special one.
A special funny epi.
A special Drawfee experience this Thursday. An emotional Drawfee moment.
Up anytime soon.
Not really.
Yeah, it's the start of the month.
It's a March.
Yeah.
If you
if-
got
Yeah, if you got
A
Patreon
drawing
comms from me or
or
Nathan, it will be later. Probably by the end of this week.
Catch Nathan on Nathan's other show. This is my weakness.
This is my weakness.
This is my
This
absolute
is my
brain
absolute
weakness.
brain weakness.
You're making it hard.
This is my fight song.
Okay, you can catch Karina sometimes on Onsta stream. So watch Onsta, twitch.tv/Onsta. You can catch Nathan on Nathan's other show. Twitch.tv/Nathan's other show. You can watch me and Jacob on Wednesdays and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Secret Sleepover Society on Twitch, where we play video games.
Wahoo.
Yeah. Got Active tomorrow, new epi Thursday.
Yow!
That's it.
Thanks,
We're
everyone.
sorry.
Sorry.
Fucked it up, man.
Bye.